from the very start. Cast out like a meteor straight in my heart. Can't wait for your light to shower my atmosphere. I feel the pressure changing every time you're near. I know there is nobody who's better than you are. The way you light my sky, 'cause you're my shooting star. 'Cause you're my shooting star. 'Cause you're my shooting star. Like water falling everywhere around me. I feel your energy surround me. The crash of your thunder when you and I collide. I feel the pressure changing every time you're near. I know there is nobody who's better than you are. You see it in my eyes, 'cause you're my shooting star. 'Cause you're my shooting star. 'Cause you're my shooting star. Cause you're my shooting star.
Hello everyone, how are my night owls doing? Hi. Hello everyone.
A new recruit has joined the battle for justice.
Grocerman, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Yeah, if anyone's got a Prime subscription, feel free to drop it. They are free, and you can force Jeff Bezos to support the stream for you. But hello, how's everyone doing? This is a little bit different. I am not using the voice changer. We are out of character for this stream. And this is obviously a very late stream because I want everyone to have a chance to see what I'm doing here. And I know the afternoons on the weekdays are not the best for everybody, so we get to see how we do now. But hello, Gryffindor Drago, actually. Hello, Mari. I'm doing good. It's been a busy day, but it's been a enjoyable day. Flame Heinard, what are you doing here? Oh, I think if we make it far enough into the game, we are going to hear from you. We are absolutely going to hear from you. Endo playing Xenoblade X on Switch. I only played a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles. I didn't get too far in it. Yes, I know the reason. We will burn it to the ground later. You had a typo when making your username. It will let me fix it. I'm so sorry. No, I'm alright. I'm glad you've enjoyed the VODs. Gemini Dragon, hello. We have multiple dragons in the chat now. Scarlet, hi. How we doing? You tried this game on Steam. I'm using the Switch copy, which is basically the same port. I don't know how it's gonna stack up, but hey, this game is supposedly already bad enough. I figure the Switch version's only gonna make it funnier. Boy, get on Fortnite. Not tonight. I will be honest, this midnight run might not necessarily be at midnight every single week. I do have friends that I usually play Fortnite with late nights, so you might just catch me doing that. But if we do that, we'll probably like start at like 11. Switch version works fine. Okay, cool. You has cat in your room. Gonna try and get some sleep soon. Okay, you try. Yeah, Umi's got to get sleep soon too. You don't like playing Mega Man 7. Mega Man X7 or Mega Man 7? Because I know people are divisive about the Super Nintendo one. I like it personally, but I also understand the grievances. X7, okay, yeah. X7 is rough. Now, weirdly enough, I remember X7 better. Like, I don't remember hating X7 when I first played through it. If anything, my worst memories of the Mega Man X series come from number 6. I thought 6 was absolute garbage. Try to fix your username because I haven't tried in a bit. Hope it goes well. I do know you can change usernames from time to time. But, you know, in a pinch, Drago still technically means dragon, so you're still good. I've never been much into anything writer adjacent, but you've sparked my imagination with this enough to dedicate a full sketchbook to you alone. So thank you very much. I am very grateful, Mari. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Yeah, this whole design, this whole Magnetar thing actually stems from both my love of tokusatsu, but if I zoom out, because I'm usually waist up in this shot, but like if I zoom out, like, and look at the legs and the arms, you can absolutely see where the Mega Man inspiration mixes in. Like that's what the metal panties are for. That's where the rounded off armor and on the forearms and the legs come from. So yeah, we're mixing a whole bunch of my favorite things with this design. And I'm glad a lot of people seem to enjoy it. Only Mega Man you played was Mega Man ZX. That ZX is a pretty good one. I think ZX is underrated. Watch the quarter guy play Mega Man X7. It's just as bad, if not worse, than what people say. Yeah, we're gonna determine that for ourselves today. As I said, my tolerance for it might be higher than others. Oh, I see the typo now, Griffith. Oh, I see the typo now. Oof. Okay, yeah, that sucks a lot more. I read that too fast the first time. Yeah, I actually like Command Mission a lot too. Like I thought it was kind of a cool idea to take Mega Man into an RPG setting, and yeah, I didn't mind that game at all. All right, Umi, get to bed. I appreciate you staying up this late to catch the beginning of the stream. Feels like you play a Henshin hero in ZX, which is one reason I like it. I mean, you kind of do. Because you are transforming into, well, I guess Mega Man in that series, or ZX. How do you have a job, upload daily, and stream regularly? I will admit my job is only 4 days a week, so I do get left with plenty of spare time, and the job itself does help me do the YouTube work, so yeah, it all balances out in a weird way. Honestly, the streaming is new. I'm doing it where I have space in my schedule normally, so it might hop around. Like the 3 p.m. afternoon streams and even this midnight stream might not necessarily be set in stone just yet. We're going to see how it works out between viewers and my own energy levels. Sarapod, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, Command Mission was underrated. Like the gameplay itself is kind of nuts for a JRPG style, and there are some oddities to it. Mega Man has a completely different design that completely breaks canon if you actually start putting it in a timeline, but you know, Zero and Axel are exact same designs you're going to see in today's game. And yes, for some reason Mega Man got into the tokusatsu in that one. Like X has the scarf and he has the smaller proportions in his armor. He absolutely like takes after a Kamen Rider more in Command Mission. Happy to watch your streams as I've been watching your YouTube a long time. Thank you very much. See, I wanted the late night streams to be completely out of character, which is why I'm not using the voice mod tonight, so I can actually talk to you people. I don't have to pretend to be a spaceman. Well, that is part of the fun for me. I like creating the character of Magnetar. I also just kind of like hanging out. You love Spider, his mechanics were your favorite. Spider's a cool character. And yeah, if you know, you know. I like the fact the super armor modes and as power-ups and fun QTE supers. Yeah, they definitely worked. It feels like they worked in like fighting game supers with that game, which is actually kind of cool. And the ultimate armors you get in that game are absolutely nuts. You aren't even playing Mega Man characters at that point. You're playing something out of like, oh, what's a good Robo franchise? I started a thought and then I completely blanked. But yeah, I really wish I could play Command Mission again, but it's not available. Like, it hasn't been ported to Steam or anything. It's really just the game, like just it's the original release. Yeah, Super Robot Wars, I think, is what I was going for. I do have the original game on GameCube. if I could ever dig my GameCube out and actually hook it up, actually it'd probably be faster to hook up my Wii. But I could technically do that. We might give some thought to that. Funny Transformers news, that good and bad. I found 2 sets of Unicron Trilogy DVDs at my local Walmart. The good news is I bought Armada. Bad news is I had to buy Energon. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I mean, Armada's fine for the nostalgia. I know a lot who got into it with Armada, but yeah, Energon is a rough sit. Energon had something going for like 10 episodes, and then it literally lost the plot. Custom Robo. There's a game I have never played. Like, Custom Robo looked like a lot of fun, but I just never had the opportunity to play it. And it's another one of those games that has never really been made in for a modern system I could get my hands on. Just waiting to find Cybertron so you can have the full trilogy on DVD. The Cybertron dub is so weird. They lose a lot of dramatic moments because they insist on filling every bit of silence with something, and a lot of the dialogue choices are very, very strange. There's references to songs from the 80s. And I'm not sure why it was in a children's cartoon from the 2000s. Armada and Micron Legend are both pretty rough, but Energon Super Lynx is even more rough. See, Armada and Micron Legend are also rough just because of the animation inconsistencies. Micron Legend, not as much. They at least went back and cleaned things up for broadcast. Yeah, we got test footage that wasn't finished. Energon is just boring. Energon's just boring. It's 20 episodes of plot stretched out to 50. Yeah, Armada absolutely picks up more. Like, storyline wise, Armada actually knows how to like properly advance its plot and escalate. In Energon, you were done with the whole Unicron thing like before the halfway point. And then what do? How do you keep a series going after you've already dealt with Unicron? Oh, Griffin Drago. I actually see the new name in there. Yeah, Galaxy Force is awesome. Like, Galaxy Force is actually a really good show. Galaxy Force's footage is strong enough to carry the Energon style dub. I wouldn't even say Cybertron had an Energon style dub. I do think they tried to put more personality in the Cybertron dub. The Cybertron dub just, it makes some choices. It makes some choices I wasn't happy with. Yeah, it's just not showing for you, but I can see it. Yeah. Griffin Drago, if you want to choose a chat color, I'm still trying to find a chat box that isn't going to glitch on me. This one's not picking up every single chat message, but if you pick a color for your chat with the little button on the side of your text box, it will show on screen, and then you can see it says Griffin Drago for the rest of us. Been living with that typo for 2 years, or technically 3. Only noticed it 2 years ago. Well, you've escaped it now. Congratulations. Cybertron is worth it for Bulk and Skull. You mean Crumple Zone and Ransack? I actually got to tell Aaron Archer that that's how I always view those two, as this Bulk and Skull of Transformers. There we go. Now I see Griffo Drago on screen. See? You got a cool name now. Congrats. Didn't like Scourge have a surrogate sister with one of the humans in Cybertron. Yeah, he respected Lori. Like, he actually respected her because she was very brave, and in the face of how threatening he was. Energon gets repetitive and drags at times, like the fighting around or in Unicron 1, 2. Yeah. For me, Energon was like 20 episodes of that series was just robots floating in space shooting at each other with nothing actually happening. You'd like to see the Prime First Edition figures reissued? They would be expensive. I just got a hold of the repaint of the First Edition Optimus, the Japanese black and gold one, and that one is actually like really involved. So to reissue it now would probably cost quite a bit. I'm gonna play Undertale with this in the background. First Undertale playthrough ever, by the way. Oh, good luck. I hope you haven't been spoiled. Undertale's been around a lot. It's hard to avoid what people expect you to do in that game. And all I would say is like it's not a typical RPG, so don't rush into it like it's a typical RPG. If it's doing different things, explore the new. Yes, driving in space. That's half of Energon, is just driving in space. What should I change my profile picture to? I'm not really happy with my current one. Well, I can't see your profile picture from here. Oh, no, I do see it. It's Starscream. I mean, I would make it something appropriate for your username or just something that you really like. I can't really choose your preferences for you, dude. The only RPGs you've played are Pokemon. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. At least you're going in as clean as possible. How happy am I with Lyle Kaiser getting everything? Yeah, Lyle Kaiser's looking really, really good. I'm glad to see that they are improving it. There are certain aspects I wish they would improve, which we haven't heard of yet. The shoulders for the tank boys, especially, I really want to see an upgrade for. But if they're still improving the toy, then I have hopes. +600 hours on Pokemon Violet, so too much RPG sometimes. People give Scarlet and Violet a hard time, but the gameplay is really fun. I know the performance, I know it chugs, but I think it's fun for what it is. Keeping up hope that Hasbro will release any alternate colorway for Armada Universe Optimus Prime through Pulse. I mean, there's really only ones, the Power Links color scheme that they can choose from. They don't really have any other option. Like that toy was never like Nemesis. I mean, technically the deluxe was, but they're not going to make a commander for that. RPGs can be extremely difficult, like Shin Megami Tensei is so different than Pokemon. Absolutely. I mean, there's it's just like any other genre of video game. There are very, very difficult ones, and there are very, very easy ones. You know, Final Fantasy has some very difficult games, but it also has Mystic Quest, which is baby's first JRPG. So much shiny hunting. Yeah, for me, it was just like getting enough sandwich ingredients to do shiny hunting. Like the shiny hunting is not hard with the right sandwich combo. It's getting all the stuff you need for the sandwiches. That's what was so annoying for me. About 75 hours deep in Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's another franchise I have never really touched, which it would be fun to do at some point. Griffin Dragon is discovering his new Twitch identity as we speak. Decade the Karate Bugman, hello. Were you aware that there was a 90s game show that somewhat veered into Toku territory? You're gonna have to refresh my memory on that one. Also, you can hear the voice change. Masters of the Maze, I remember. Because I remember the quiz section. I remember like the quiz you had to take mid-maze. I remember like the mirror section, like the ice crystal section of the maze. Yes, I remember that. You say the suits are very Metal Hero-esque. Yeah, so yeah, you notice like I don't have the voice modifier on. We are out of character, so you don't have to talk to Magnetar. We can talk to DJ. Just wearing Magnetar today.
A new
Mo-
recruit has joined the battle for justice.
Mobius, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, there's no shame if Mystic Quest was your first Final Fantasy. You know, my first was number 6, but I played Mystic Quest 2. I still liked it. But it is absolutely it is absolutely a very, very simple version of a JRPG. For the love of Megatron, please, if you start Yakuza, start with 0, please. So I have heard. So I have heard. Imagining how Magnetar might react to fight Super Robot Lifeform Transformers PS2. I mean, you've already got my reaction. I've already streamed that game. The point of Magnetar is to kind of not do Transformer stuff, so you're probably not going to see a Transformer game from me here. There's a new Ultraman coming. A teaser was released on YouTube. So I saw. I keep trying to get into Ultraman. I keep falling off. 2 seasons of the show. First hosted by JD Roth, known as for Funhouse and Zoo Venture, and Mario Lopez hosted the second season. Also, Lady of the Maze for the first season was produced by the VA for April O'Neil for the original TMNT. Nice trivia. Nice trivia of an obscure show. First Final Fantasy was the Children of Mana game from the original Game Boy. Early game naming schemes were insane. Yeah, because Final Fantasy sold and no one knew what Mana was yet. Oh no, simplicity sometimes is absolutely not a bad thing. Like, Mystic Quest was designed to get people into the JRPG genre, and that's what it did. Like, it did a pretty good job of that. If you had to play any Final Fantasy game, unless you count the FF cameos in Kingdom Hearts, yeah, not quite. You've been wanting to play FF6 for years just because of Kefka, mainly caused VGCW brain. Okay, yeah. So get the Pixel remaster on Steam. It goes on sale fairly often. I think Square Enix is having a sale right now. It might actually be on sale right now. It's absolutely worth it. That game, okay, it's sprite graphics, but there is a beauty to them. Yeah, I think 2-dimensional art has a much harder time aging than 3-dimensional. But the game, the story is so good even right now. Like the game's story ages like wine. Rosherman's first Final Fantasy was number 6. Let's go. Yeah, the art direction's dead solid. The music's amazing. Like when one of the greatest video game composers of all time says that's his best composition, like that game is his best work, that says something. Have I watched any Gridman? Only a little bit, and actually not the anime. I still have not seen SSSS Gridman. I've seen a little bit of the original Japanese version, and I'm kind of shocked at how close it is to the American adaptation. Yours is number 10. So I do have a soft spot for 10. I did enjoy it when I first played it. I don't think the style of it ages well for me, but I mean, it's like I can still like sit and watch and enjoy it. Love sprite graphics and somewhat simplistic designs like the Lego games, the original DS. See, I do think there is something beautiful about the simplified designs. I think Final Fantasy designs got way too complicated. Like, there's just some that are just so over designed that it wears my eyes out staring at them. I recently got a game called Farmagia. So I'm guessing some kind of mystic farming game? I have not heard of it. Weirdly enough, I don't mind farm simulators. I've played a round or two of Harvest Moon. I played quite a bit. I played Stardew Valley to death. Like, I played it all the way up until there was no more content to play, and my farm wasn't a farm anymore. I was just a winery. 10 means a bunch since I had just met my future husband and it was the first game we completed together. Oh, that's adorable. I love sentimental stuff like that. Oh, Waves, absolutely. Yeah, Stardew is an incredibly chill game. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess released around the same time, and Wind Waker still holds up perfectly to this day. To be fair, I do still enjoy Twilight Princess a lot too. Like, Midna is probably my favorite companion for Link ever. I did Ginger Island and all the updates. So I stopped playing before all of that hit. I did start playing a new round with Scarlet, who was here in the chat earlier and who is the voice of Sai, but it's been a bit since we actually went farming, so don't know, but I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind playing it all the way through and getting all the new stuff too. I've seen a friend play FF16. I swear I was like, this does not look like an FF game to me. Oddly enough, 16 is going back to the roots a little bit since it's sword and sorcery again. It was 15 that completely threw me off because it just felt like 4 guys dressed exactly the same in a modern setting, driving around in a Buick, having picnics, and then occasionally fighting something from an old Final Fantasy game. Like, that's the one where I'm just like, you've gone too far. I already didn't like all the high tech and the really pretty architecture coming into Final Fantasy because it felt like we were losing the fantasy part. And then you just go put 4 guys in a Buick. I'm sure the boys were good, but you could have named that game anything besides Final Fantasy and you would have been convinced that it wasn't Final Fantasy. Animal Crossing New Horizons tried to slow down whilst also finish off catching fish and bugs art for the museum. Yeah, that's the game that got me through the pandemic. I literally buried myself in that game and didn't do anything else for like 6 months because my anxiety was so high. Yeah, New Horizons is going to hold a special place for me for a long time. And it's one of those games where I would love to just experience the whole thing again, but I also don't have the heart to reset my island. Unfortunately, never played an actual FF game. I do own Final Fantasy Legends 3. There was no Saga 3 in Japan on the Game Boy. Yeah, the Game Boy ones were so weird because only one is technically a Final Fantasy game. Or some guys play FF15 with the boys dressed as Kamen Rider suits. Yeah, I'm sure the mods are hysterical. Okay, so Prompto especially resonated big time with me. I will admit I'm not giving it a fair shake because I'm sure the characters are solid. Obviously, a lot of people connected to it because it did do well. It is just, it doesn't feel like Final Fantasy to me. Like, it could have been given a completely different name, been a spin-off, and I think no one would have noticed. Okay, so we can keep talking. Like, this is going to be a much more casual stream. Just kind of feel free to chat, but we do need to get to a game at some point. And typically I give us like half an hour to chat and then we get into the gameplay. So we can just keep chatting. We can keep this like nice and easy today. Then we get down here. Chat, should I just draw my own profile picture since I can't find a good one, or what do I want on every other platform? I mean, if you've got the art skills, go for it. Like, I would rather personally, like, I would rather be represented by like my own work. I say this as someone who paid a lot of money to have someone else draw this character because they can do a way better job than me. All right. So the Switch went to sleep. Okay, I'm just going to make sure the audio is still in sync because sometimes the capture card does go out of sync. But that takes so long. I know. Like, I have always been an artist. I can draw, but the skill it takes to do this would have would have taken up so much of my free time that like, yeah, like I would rather pay a lot of money to have it done for me. All right, so let's see what FF's, or you guys got me in a Final Fantasy mood now. Now my brain is in Final Fantasy. Gemini didn't watch Ninja, so unfortunately I cannot tell you what I thought of the reference. The only Ultraman reference I know from a Toei work was in one of the net series for Kamen Rider, where like Tackle ran off with like alien Baltan or something. All right, let's see. I genuinely thought, like genuinely, like when I first played this game, I didn't think it was that bad. So I'm genuinely curious if my memory is holding up correctly. Here's the one thing I do remember about this game that still pisses me off: the fact that Mega Man X, the title character, is a hidden character in his own game. You have to unlock X in this game, because they were pushing Axel. They were pushing Axel as a new character. Have I been keeping up with the Red Ranger Isekai? Only the dubbed episodes, and I need to see if there's any new ones that I've missed. I've enjoyed what I saw, but it's definitely one of those where I don't want to take it in subtitle. I want dubs so I can actually pay attention to the visuals and catch all the references. Every moment Axel isn't on screen, the kids should be asking, "Where's Axel?" Yeah, look, he's center. He's center of the splash screen.
Mega Man X7.
X7. Yeah, there's no continue because I haven't played this. Game level normal, auto charge, auto repeat, rumble, that's fine. Control settings. Dash, jump, normal attack, special attack, toggle, lock on, change play. Okay, yeah, so typically I would change the dash to be a shoulder button, but that's not gonna work with this control scheme. Who's Axel? Yeah. There's no E. It's not Axel, it's Axel. Don't say Axel, his name is Axel.
Mega Man X7.
Didn't remember how Capcom's localizer spelled it. I don't blame you, because they had to make it weird. The Robot Mafia.
This is it. Ready to rock?
No, Rock's the other guy.
What the? You wait here.
X7s were getting Stone Cold versus the Rock. Oh, I wish. Where's the Mega Man boss that lets me swing a steel chair around as a special weapon?
I guess you've heard of Red Alert.
Oh my god, he hasn't hit puberty. Yeah, you always put the fire button as a shoulder. I can never get a hang of that. I like the fire button being on Y, or I guess yeah Y on this controller.
The information. Huh? Who's there?
It's me, Alus.
Yeah, I didn't put it together that like this team in this game is called Red Alert. Lambio!
Watchpoint Omega. All recruits for the Dimension Agency must present proof of not being from an evil mirror universe.
Lambio, thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I am Astral Agent Magnetar, the brightest star in the universe, and on task here for the planet Earth from Triad to protect your planet. And today we are playing Mega Man X7 to see if it's as bad as everyone says. But welcome in. How was the stream? What'd you get up to?
Sometime in the 22nd century.
Who is this tidal whale I keep hearing about? His name is Duff McWhalen.
Even the most devastated regions were set back on the road to recovery.
Oh yeah. Plot dump, by the way. In Mega Man X5 and X6, the world kind of got screwed up real bad.
The Maverick Hunters.
Yes. This is the one with a burn to the ground, burn it to the ground.
Mavericks.
It's that one.
One of the veteran members, X, began having second thoughts about the group's forceful methods. He removed himself from the front lines and instead...
I'm going to turn this up because I can barely hear it.
Solutions.
Why must Reploids fight one another? I've had enough violence.
The lead character no longer wants to be character.
Retirement. An underground organization filled the vacuum.
Stream was good. We progressed through Final Fantasy VII and learned stuff about Sephiroth. Yeah, you learned some things.
And their charismatic leader, Red. One day, a young
How do you even know what Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century is?
This decision would
Yeah. The early 2000s voice acting.
Goodbye, Red. I'll become a hunter on my own.
And
Kid, your
thus,
balls
a
haven't
new
dropped
battle
yet.
began.
Okay, now Griffin's gonna go play Undertale.
Ready?
I don't know. A security laser, no problem. Attack when it locks onto the closest target and turns yellow. The laser is off, you can get through. Okay. Oh, there's tutorial stuff that's supposed to be going on. Forget it. You don't need it. You must hurry, so dash past the lasers while they're off. Push twice or use A. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. You'll have to take out the main security laser. Is everyone paying attention to the tutorial? Use hover, push and hold B. Ah. Okay, Mike got a little carried away there. Rope rewatch the show. X's voice actor in this game is the same as Gray in ZX Advent. It doesn't surprise me. Like, companies like this usually like to just keep the same pool of actors so they don't have to like worry about like recasting too much. Ow. Oh, I'm supposed to actually. Is that a runner bomb? Press X and use A trans to steal its ability and render it harmless. Oh. I was supposed to do something. Never mind. Ow.
Ready?
Well, that'll show you how rusty I am at this. It's also fun, I can just attack them before I actually get into range to aggro them. Yeah, it's nice to just take turns. DJ, hello, welcome. But X's VA used his VA career to pay his way through college. He might have. He didn't really follow his, like, career or anything, so. We just go about it smarter, and then I don't die. Axel can't hit shit without his aimbot. Also, these are stock cartoon sound effects. I recognize these. A radar droid. These creeps reflect my attacks. Do they? Wow. Wow. That reflected so many of my attacks. I don't know how I managed to survive. Oh no, it's reflecting my attacks. Oh no, never mind. It's blew up. It blew up. False alarm. Final security door. To open it, you need to attack each core while it's red. This is a really weird lock. If you fail, it'll close. Use X to target the lock on and hit it directly. Is any of the others gonna turn red? Thank you. This is a really ineffective security system. I'm just saying. Yeah, sound effects are very retro. I wouldn't even say retro, I just mean like stock. I've heard these before.
Phew. Somebody please tell me I'm through with the worst of it.
It's the tutorial level, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, look, he's got an X scar on his face, so you know he's a cool character.
I can't believe I'm back here again. What the heck has happened? They really made a mess.
Someone really wanted to cast David Hayter without paying David Hayter. Yes, Matt RX, this game. Yeah, I probably have used some of these sound effects before. I probably own some of the sound effect libraries this came from. Well, it's a Mega Man game, so back to the highway. Though this is a very interesting reconstruction of the highway level. I'm a Jedi. Okay, don't give me too much of a challenge now. I don't know how I made it through. Man, I'm lucky. I've played enough Monster Hunter to know that Capcom always hides a weak spot at the enemy's taint. Oh, you think they did Zero dirty? Have you seen everyone else? Oh man, you almost got me with that shot. Keep it up. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so close. Keep it up. Keep it up, buddy. You're doing good. You're doing good. Any day now. One of those guys. Okay, never mind. I want everyone to remember this is before Devil May Cry, so Capcom had not quite figured out how to make sword combat work in third-person 3D game. Oh, really? More of them? I'm actually phased into it, and it's still not camera. Thank you. I literally phased into it, and it still couldn't hurt me. Oh. Since you mentioned David Hayter, he was in Guyver Dark Heroes. I mean, he's technically done tokusatsu. I mean, technically any live action special effects show counts as tokusatsu. You know, so like even Star Trek and Doctor Who are tokusatsu in Japan. Yes, X7 is the worst game of the X series. It's debatable if it's the worst game of the whole franchise, considering the DOS version of Mega Man is a thing. That's the thing, Matt RX, I've always hated X6 more. I don't remember hating this game the way a lot of people do. So that's kind of why I wanted to re-experience it, just to see if it's me. Anything over here? Nope, invisible wall.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Huh? Wait a second.
Are you stupid? You're in danger if you just stand there. Get a move on!
Who are you? These two could not be more different in tone. It's like Axel is waiting for his balls to drop, and meanwhile, Zeros are dragging on the ground.
Are you connected to this incident?
Incident? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes. So I'll be seeing ya.
Oh, he seems so shocked. Oh, here it comes.
What's going on?
So already I could tell the actors were given no, oh, thank you. Just let me get shot there. The actors are given no cues whatsoever as to what's actually happening in the scene, because there's no response. Mexa Pride, yes. Since I don't know exactly where my audience is going to be for this streaming project of mine, I decided let's do a late night stream so the Night Owls get to watch Magnetar 2. Axel's waiting for a better game. We're all waiting for another game. They tried for Axel to be the young hotshot, Zero to be the veteran. Yeah, absolutely. Like, they absolutely wanted a tone difference between all three characters. X is somewhere slap in the middle.
Okay, I'll tell you everything, but later. Right now, I have to take care of that freak. You're Zero, so you can handle this, right?
I mean, probably. It's... Thoughts on the XRPG? Legotron, we actually talked about Command Mission earlier. I'm a fan of the game. I do think it is very underrated, and I don't know why it hasn't been ported to something. Like, there is this port in my head, like there's this compilation in my head that lets me play all the 3 Legends games and Command Mission. Just throw Command Mission in there. Throw that GameCube, like, Mega Man Battle Network game in there too. Like the one that actually plays like a normal Mega Man game. I want that one too, because I own it on a GameCube, but I've still not hooked it up and actually experienced that one.
I'm Axel. Call me if you need a hand.
And now we've entered the tag team portion of the game.
This has become a real pain. I want a full explanation when this is all over.
Acting! Ah, there goes your tail.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, weird. Oh, no. Didn't anticipate that one. Ow, stop that, stop it. Oh, he didn't. Oh, wait, he didn't hurt me there. Collision, what is that? Ow. I mean, I know it's the tutorial level boss, but that's still embarrassing. What are my opinions of the Minecraft movie? I haven't seen it. I don't intend to see it.
I'm not gonna run off. So could you take this thing off? It makes me feel like a criminal.
You technically are.
Feel like a criminal?
Okay. Maybe what I did was wrong, but like we were.
Maybe being a terrorist is a bad thing.
Kicked that big dude's butt. I thought, yeah, we would make a great combo.
Axel got a Kotobukiya kit last year, and recently his white armor as well. Yeah, I've got the Kotobukiya Axel kit. I just haven't put it together yet.
I haven't seen him around.
He got very few toys. I remember there was like only one option for action figures for him back in the day, and you had to buy the Ride Chaser with him. Battle Network collection as on a functional PET. They probably could these days.
Nice work, Zero.
Cygnus, I need you to actually be awake when you speak.
So, you're the one who caused all this trouble.
I guess so. I had no idea they'd send that kind of gear after us.
Here? Who's after you?
So why does the game keep getting low in volume for me? Again, I can't hear it.
I'm a hunter.
Red alert. You mean that gang of wannabe vigilantes?
Do you realize how much damage your internal bickering has caused?
I apologize for that, but I had to leave.
There are cool things in X6. The Shadow Blade armor with X taking up Zero's blade and the boss designs. His main fault relies on the fact it came after X5. It was a rushed game with what I thought were poorly designed levels that were very unfair. There are sections in that game where unless you know exactly how to approach this level, you cannot proceed without taking damage. That's bad design.
They used me.
That's just flat out bad design.
The bad guys, but not anymore.
I know there are sections of that game that are easier when you have and doable when you have the shadow armor, or the but that's not the point. I should be able to play the game however I want.
Red Alert has caused us far too much trouble.
How can you say that? If we fight, we'll fall right into their hands. We can't allow this madness to continue.
I know what you mean, X, but we can't talk them out of this. Sometimes fighting is the only choice.
Oh yeah, they won an award for this voice acting, didn't you hear? This was the best voice acting in 2000 whatever it came out.
Aelia, what happened?
Unidentified transmission. Feeding to monitor.
You getting this, hunters? I'm Red, leader of your friends here at Red Alert.
Original.
I imagined our little friend would end up in your hands, but in any case, I want Axel back. Now, don't you worry. I know he won't come back easily. So how about this? Like you, we're hunters. We've trashed our share of Mavericks. So how about a duel? A duel to determine who the real Maverick hunters are.
It's literally us. We are literally the commissioned military.
So far. So the last one standing wins. If we lose, we'll surrender Axel to you. And if we win, well, we'll leave that to your imagination.
We don't want the little shit. You can have him.
Axel has nothing to do with us. We won't fight the likes of you for his sake.
There we go. Forfeit. Take him. Take the little snot.
Pretty big talker for a retiree. We could care less about deadbeats like you. We just want Axel. He is there, isn't he? Now you just...
I like how he's just referring to X as a deadbeat, which completely ignores the fact that X is the prototype for literally every Reploid in this entire franchise. This is literally literally the atom of their entire species. They're like, nah, old model washed up.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Well, this is turning into a real mess.
X, you said I need to pay.
Oh, are we in our first ad?
So make me a Maverick hunter. Me and Zero make a great team, and together we could take care of Red Alert.
I can't really pause the cutscene, so if we're stuck in ads, I can't really stop it right now.
I'm serious. It would be a perfect chance to make up for my wrongdoing.
If you had just gone back.
Oh, you just got an ad for the Minecraft. Oh no.
But I can see that won't be happening.
Right. These aren't run-of-the-mill criminals. They won't listen to reason. And even if Axel did go back, which he won't, would they stop their misdeeds? I don't think so.
Zero, you're my hero. Hey, I knew you'd understand. I always thought you and X were so cool. I want to fight. I want to be a Maverick hunter.
Not just anybody can become a hunter, kid.
We're not getting anywhere with this. I'm ready to go.
No, wait.
I'm going by myself. As for you, you can do as you please.
Yeah. X, if I catch all the bounty hunters, you've got to promise me you'll let me be a Maverick hunter.
Talk is cheap. Prove it to me first. And don't forget this.
Okay, I won't let you down.
Another pointless conflict has begun.
X, don't overthink this. This time our only choice is to fight.
We've made this mistake time and time again. Why must Reploids continue this accursed cycle of aggression?
Okay, we all done with the ads? Everyone back from ad hell. If you got stuck in the ads, 7 1-minute ad. What the hell? I set it to 2.5 minutes of ads. It should not have done that. And yeah, Legotron, if I remember right, if you picked the wrong armor, the wrong stage in X6, you were just screwed. You couldn't progress. Yeah, again, the game has extremely badly designed stages. Maybe a glitch, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go check the settings again. Not yet. Let me go ahead and save. No, no. I clicked on save. Why would you default me to no? The idea of X getting more and more tired of war and its violence isn't a bad idea on paper. How they went about it here is hit and miss. That's absolutely true. I understand the character is supposed to be pacifistic. He's supposed to hate what he is doing. But... he's the lead hero. I want him to be a hero. Yeah, this... okay, now that's not fair. That's not fair, because X8, the voice acting is better. They do work on it. But compared to what we had previously, like in X4, yeah. See, X4 is, like, laughably bad. X4 is laughably bad. This is just bad. We're detecting energy from deep within the Lost Woods. Why am I going to the Lost Woods? I'm not after the Master Sword. A mysterious ship has been spotted 5 miles in the air. Destroy it now. A virus has escaped through a crack in the electrosphere. Destroy it. See, Mega Man 8 again falls into that like funny, like bad in a funny way. Same as X4. Those are fine. Yeah, 5 miles in the air is a lot.
Welcome to Block Point Omega. All recruits for the Dimension Agency must present proof of not being from an evil mirror universe.
Oh wow, we got 2 of those raid messages in a row. That's weird. Yeah. Axe the Road, thank you very much for bringing your viewers in. How was your stream? I hope you had a good time. For all the raiders, this is Astral Agent Magnetar, the brightest star in the universe, and on on assignment from Triad to take care of your planet. And we're playing video games while we're doing it. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Like this design was like 2 years in the making. I'm happy everyone's been enjoying it. We're doing more of a casual stream tonight. If you were here for like a major stream, I'd go through like animations and things because like I do have other forms I can switch to. But I'm trying to keep it low key tonight and just kind of laid back. So it's just sticking to the default. Oh, Ride Chaser level. Oh, with a time bomb. Okay, it's a gimmicky level. The Lava Energy Factory suffered an attack. Recapture it from the enemy. The Special Defense Base has been taken. Use the right armor and retake it. Low-key, really like the red. Yes, Flame, it's you. We know it's you. Played through a lot of games tonight. Odd World. I don't know SH. Mega Man 11 and Mega Man 7, both solid entries. Can't tell if you like the default or the red better. I mean, I'm partial to this one. Silent Hill, thank you very much. Silent Hill Destroy. Okay, Oddworld, Silent Hill, and Mega Man games is a hell of a variety gauntlet. That's a crazy night of gaming. I'm sure that was fun. I'm actually really eager for you guys to see the other forms. Once the animations are done and you get to see the blue and yellow forms, then you really get to choose what your favorites are. And hopefully, there's one more we'll be seeing even sooner than them. But that's a secret. Gauntlet, you didn't do anything unless you want to confess to something right now. You want to confess to anything right now, Gauntlet? Because right now, you're clean. Menacing Fortress of Commands the Sea is destroyed to halt his advance. Thank you very much, Axe, for following. Red Alert has selected these 8 stages as locations for the duel. Are we literally just referring to them as stages in canon now? And we're gonna have a form in every color. Right now, I only have 5 planned, including the 2 that you've seen. But there's always room to expand in the future if we really want to. And frankly, there are other things that I want to do when it comes to like tokusatsu and common writer tropes that we're gonna get to before we start doing like a brown form, a purple form, a pink form, or whatever else. Oh, no. Our Raider Axe was going through a gauntlet of games, like 4 games that were very different in variety. So like, I didn't mean to summon you, Gauntlet. Okay. I have not played X7 in a long time. I am not entirely sure I remember what the boss order is in this game. Are you going to kill off a major character in your Christmas story? Probably not. You're now imagining Triad as the VTuber agency. Not quite. If everyone from Triad was a VTuber, we'd probably overtake the whole genre. It's just me, because I need something to do. And then you get your final overpowered form and become the leader of the agency. That implies responsibility. We can't have that. Magnetar can't have that. My final form is going to be prism based. I vaguely know what the final form is. I'm not going to reveal anything about it, obviously, because like, frankly, what I have planned for this is going to take years. I'm not even kidding. I have so much story and lore I want you guys to experience. I have so many things that I want to do with future iterations of this model. And all of it is going to take a long time. So I'm going to make the journey worth it, though. You guys are going to see these adventures, as I am able to like bring them to life. I'm very, very excited for you guys to experience it. Lego, as I said, I'm not going to reveal anything about future forms. Just know that there is a blue one and a yellow one that you have not seen yet, and then there's a top secret one that will be a special thing once it's completely ready and set up. Yeah, D&D campaign. This will take years to complete.
Welcome to Watchpoint Omega.
Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm going with NT Narts. Thank you very much for following. Think I'm on a bit of a delay. Yeah, the chat is not real time. You can refresh your browser, and that might catch you up. That happens to me if I'm watching like in the background. I'm just listening to somebody while I do something else. The chat will fall behind. And then a final form. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have basically, if there's a trope in tokusatsu, I've come up with something for it. And then we've got yeah, and then we've got like a 2.0 that I know what the 2.0 is gonna look like. No, not brother. Your VTuber design. Okay. Thank you, NTN. I'm glad you like it. Okay, we're gonna start with Stone Kong. Do I have a hyper battle form planned? You don't know. You don't know. I will admit there is a form or two that I want to do for special occasions. That, like, because like on the flame form, like the chest armor and the shoulders change, and like the direction of the crystals change. But there's also going to be like a few that are hyper battle style, where it's just going to be like the default design, but like altered coloration. But that's just going to be like once in a blue moon thing. I can't tell if the star in your face is a mouth or if it's just lights that show up when you talk. So the canon lore for Magnetar's like visualizer here is that it's just to indicate when he is talking and how loud he is talking, because depending on the alien race that he is talking to, certain lip movements could be considered offensive. So this is a way of cutting all of that out and making sure it's nice and neutral for whoever he's encountering. Me, I just wanted to make sure that I had a tokusatsu style helmet, but you could still tell when I'm talking. So I thought this was a clever way of accomplishing that. Blue moon form. Red sun. I'm not gonna start going into like Pokemon variations. Does it act like a translator in lore? Yeah. First thing he did in lore, the first thing he did was download basically every language on the planet, which is why how he knows there's 6,000 of them to pick from. An American adaptation exclusive powered up form. What do we want to do? Like the powerful Rangers from Akiba Ranger, where it's just this design, but like I've got a red, white, and blue scarf. Yeah, I'm not planning Kamina glasses in this one. Like I know what the forms are gonna do. I can't wait for you guys to see them, but you have to wait because we need like natural progression on this thing. See, right now we are in chapter 0, the establishing thing. We're not going to get into like final forms or anything that until like chapter 3 or 4. I've thought that far ahead. I'd ask you to have an insert song planned, but it's probably super pricey. I do have the theme song. I do have like a proper theme song with lyrics. That is for the intro that is still not done because I have limited art assets at the moment to make an intro with. So I have to figure out how to make one that looks cool. At some point, when I'm making enough money off of this thing, the intro is going to be full animated. I've picked the animator already and everything. It's just a matter of like when I've got the money to commission that kind of work. Fancy plans and pants to match, absolutely. Should probably play the game at some point. Choose your team. I want you to work in teams of 2 from now on, for no reason whatsoever. To stay with your current team, select OK and push A. To disband your team and form a new one, use the direction to select something other than OK. Well, I don't really have a fucking choice right now, do I, Alia? I have 2 characters. You want a team of 2. So I'm fucked. Will Saban adapt me for Western audiences? Probably. I'm gonna be like the sky soaring Starman or something. All right, Mari's got a blue sky. Let's go. There's no such thing as bad words. There's only bad context. If I'm telling you that I'm fucking this table right now, that just means I'm hitting it, because that is the old Anglo-Saxon definition of the F word, to hit or to knock. It gets its current definition because it became slang for a love tap. And now that's the only definition anybody knows. So I can say, yeah, I am fucking this desk, and all I have to do is knock on it to be completely clean, and there is no negative or dirty connotation to what I'm saying. That's linguistics for you. See? 1:30 in the morning my time, and you're getting educational content.
Soldiers don't come.
Okay, apparently I had to allow the term intercourse. Okay, let's see how long we can go. Wait. There was something back there and I don't even know what it was because it didn't make any noise.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Getting a DNA core reading. It seems to be emanating from Ruins Man. Ruins Man? Ruins Man. Oh, no, Mari, no, the table, like, don't worry about the table. The table's in a completely consensual relationship. Like, we've signed a thing off for this and everything. Consent is sexy, chat. Always consent when you're going to knock on anything.
Here goes nothing.
I still can't remember how Axel's like thing is supposed to work. It told me to use the X to like absorb his DNA, but ow. Now I remember, I really don't like his mechanic because it's super awkward to use. We're just gonna use Zero. Oh, I forgot about that. Are they flinging explosive poop? I'm going to say no because they're spitting it out. I forgot that this game also had the Reploid rescue thing. Griffin, I don't know about cussing it. Oh, no, he's dead. He's dead. Oh well. No, Dave! Oh no! So dangerous.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, okay. Air hover didn't go off.
Ready?
Yeah, this is one of those games people love, hate.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, very anticlimactic. I will admit it's because I keep forgetting to do that. I will admit it's because, like, I'm still not used to how his air hover works because it's different. I'm used to the air hover in, which Mega Man is it that introduced that? X3, I want to say? Oh, X4. X4 introduced the hover mechanic. And it works differently there, because like in here, I have to jump and just hold the button, and then I hover. But in X4, it's you hit the button again after you jump. That's throwing me off. Yeah, see, because that's how it's supposed to work. Oh god, it's not exactly Indiana Jones, is it? Okay, and hopefully it didn't respawn. Okay, good. I think that was my, like... I think that was one of my big grievances with X6 was because things would respawn the second you left the screen and came back. Like, even if it's just by a pixel. It's better than it. I don't think that's better than Indiana Jones. Only because I can actually fight back against the boulder. I really don't trust this. Oh, yep. He wants to move. Let's switch back to 0 so I can use the double jump if I need it. Ah. Should become a Dark Souls fight for the boulder. I'd rather not. The reason. What was that? Excuse you. Oh, Jack's up there. Oh, I couldn't get to him. Nick! Whoever you are. It's weird, like, I understand the whole, like, the Reploid rescue thing, but the Reploids are literally named, like, Jack, Nick, Bill. It's not exactly the most Reploid name, is it? I am Zero. I am teamed with Axel and X. And I'm rescuing Nick. Unless you're a Ruins man. Well, the mechanic for turning into Ruins man is kind of crap. So I'm not Ruins man. But it's nice to know Ruins man could actually, like, solve this problem.
Here goes nothing.
Isaac. You're not exactly regular Reploids. Peak Mega Man right now. Zero, okay. I gotta make sure, I gotta like, be careful about that. Oh no, he's just like stuck. He's just like all up in the spikes. I can't, oh! So am I. I am now all up in the spikes as well.
Ready?
Okay, Mobius, you're absolutely right. Technically, Zero is not a Maverick, or he's not a Reploid. He's the final creation of Wily. He's something completely different. Green Biker Dude became a streamer. It's more likely than you think. See, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't dash jump, and yes, I think I'm just kind of stuck there. Zero from Mega Man Zero. Okay, yeah, because his body was remodeled, so technically, yeah. Technically, then he is.
Can you hear me, Axel?
You're just gonna tell me about the Ruins Man thing again? Dash jump off the rising head. I've tried that before and I didn't reach. I'm not all that concerned about the Reploid rescue. I've never liked that mechanic. There we go. Stupid monkeys hiding in the grass. Oh, it's another Ruins Man. Oh, that's a big Ruins Man. Oh my god, why is there so much on screen right now? Just leave it to Zero. Thank you. Kevin. Yeah, there's free lives and our health with rescues, but otherwise, yeah, like even in the other games where like I hated it in the other games worse because they would provide you with like extra abilities and power-ups, but you only had one shot. Oh crap. I do not like all this hiding in the grass stuff. I also don't like how rarely they hand out life ups. Like I'm like struggling for my life here. It's not giving me any health pickups. I'm down to like no lives here, so like I gotta make this work. Which is not going well. Oh, forgot he could do the ground thing. Okay, crap. Aaliyah, I died. I don't think you need to rank me here. Okay, so yeah, I can get chip items. See, that's the thing. Yeah, Charlie died. So like, you only get one shot. You only get one shot to actually like save any of these given Reploids, and if they die, they're done. So if they had some really good pickup or health item, you're just screwed. What's my character lore? Mick, I am an astral agent. I am an agent of a company called Triad, which monitors over basically reality itself. There's a chrono agency that handles all the time stuff. There's a dimension agency that handles alternate realities. Astral agency handles the terrestrial stuff, the local universe, and that is me. I am here because, well, I'm on assignment to protect your planet, and my powers can't just be turned off with a flick of a switch. Otherwise, the energy release would decimate a good portion of a continent. So I'm just here playing games until I power down naturally. But that's all the in-character lore. We're out of character today because we're just kind of chilling, hanging out as a late night stream. I don't want anyone to have to sit through like full in-character Magnetar. Okay, this is going very slow. Increase normal attack power by 30%. Increase max saber combo by 1 move. Increase power of recovery as well. I'm barely getting any recovery items, so we might as well power up. Okay, let's try that again. Zero's got a little bit more oomph to his Z-Saber now, so we might actually handle these things a little bit easier. Yeah, Mick, I could do an entire stream that is literally just going over the lore for this character. It's pretty extensive if I really want to get into it. Like, also, if you are new here, Mick, and you haven't seen it before, there are other forms I can switch to for different element abilities, but I want to keep it to just the green today. I don't want to overplay the form changing thing because, like, I don't want people getting bored of it before we get all of them out there. Because I've still got 2, technically 3 to go. X7 is a very slow game with lots and lots and lots of loading and unskippable dialogues. Yeah, I'm remembering that. I love making overly extensive lore for things. Oh no, like I absolutely do have like very extensive lore. Like I said earlier, like I've got, it's gonna take me years to explain all of it. Let me take a play for this guy again. Nope. I might be able to get it with an edge jump, but figuring out the edge on this guy's head is, nope. That's close. That's annoyingly close. So I'm gonna try this again. Can't get it. You've been crafting a character in my universe since I debuted. Interesting. We can try the hover. I don't think the hover has more range though. Oh, no. Oh yeah, hover's, okay, good call. Hover's got more range than the dash jump.
Can you hear me, Zero?
Here goes nothing.
Gears is crazy work, but great work. So you gotta keep in mind, I first designed Magnetar 2 years ago. I've been waiting a long time for you guys to see what I've been cooking up. So yeah, a few years to tell like the story that I have planned is, yeah, that's not too much. Oh, this one again. Oh, just another one of you. I kind of just want to. Those guys are so annoying. I kind of just want to skip all of them. Oh, I'm taking. Oh, that's way too much damage.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, I like this. I like this. Oh, actual life regens. Thank you.
Here goes nothing.
I hope it's very interesting. There's a lot of work put into this. I hope it's interesting. Yeah, once we get all the forms finished, and by that I mean I need my artist to finish all the form change animations. Once that's done, then we can get into like actual storyline stuff. What I really need is an artist that can do me an animatic, because I really want to get like the origin lore out there. One of you. I'm just gonna skip. Oh, I hate the giant ones. Even worse. There, I saved Tom.
Ready?
Oh, what fresh hell is this? Uh-oh. Oh, is that good enough? Yeah. Not too much, he says. Meanwhile, while the rest of us were so excited for his debut, we managed to help him get to affiliate in less than a week.
Great and wide.
I still don't know how that happened, because you're supposed to need a month. Am I gonna upload my story? So my main channel is probably going to be my main story stuff is probably going to be on my main YouTube channel, TJ Omega. I'll probably cross post it to the VOD page. I just don't want it to get buried in the VODs because we're doing 4 a week. It'll go down fast. Well, I guess it'll do that on my YouTube channel too. I will get it out there.
Of all people, do such a thing.
We have already strayed from the path.
Can you turn around so I'm not looking at your bright red ass? Thank you.
Now, all we can do is stay true to our beliefs, wherever they might lead us.
Apes together strong.
But what Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I know that. Both you and I know they are being manipulated.
And yet we're going along with it.
I fight for loyalty. Ready yourself.
Warning! Warning!
Nick, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, that was a rock. Wow, okay. Wow, okay.
Warning! Warning!
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
Oh, wow, okay. He hits hard. He hits really hard.
Here goes nothing.
Ow.
Try to dodge this.
Oh, jeez, this is
Try to dodge this.
this is harder than I remember. Of course, I'm also not doing a good job of paying attention to his patterns. Oh, it just hits, like, the contact damage is so bad. Like, it's hard to tell when I have an opportunity to actually attack him.
Here goes nothing.
Try to dodge this.
Hit him with the. I wish. Oh my, that's so not fair.
Here goes nothing.
That's so unfair. Like this, literally as soon as I start, literally as soon as the fight starts, he's going to hit me. Oh, and I hate that. Sometimes he charges and sometimes he doesn't. Like that. I am sucking so hard at this fight. Oh, I wish Truck-kun was here. I would really like to be isekai'd right now.
Try to dodge this.
See, I could just try to play it real safe here. Okay, and now he's gonna do this again. Oh, this is a bad spot.
Try and dodge this.
Oh, he got me out of the air. Okay, no, that's fine.
Try and dodge this.
Okay, okay, good spot, good spot. Oh. Okay, he's gonna jump on that again. I am again in a bad spot for this. Oh my, that would. Okay, okay. I don't know if I want to retry him or try someone else because I finally got the pattern down. Apparently all you need to make affiliate is just have 50 followers, stream for at least 8 hours, stream on 7 different days, and achieve an average of 3 concurrent viewers. So, yeah, I haven't streamed for 7 days yet. Like I streamed 2. After the second stream, they sent me the affiliate invite. And honestly, I don't even think I made it the 8 hours either, because both streams were like a little over 3. It's weird. It's weird. Like, best I can figure, they either linked it to my TJ Omega, which is already an affiliate channel, or they might have actually like seen the numbers on the debut and went, you know what, let's just give it to him. It's very weird. Okay. Just because I was so close on that time, I am actually I'm gonna give this one more attempt. I know this is gonna get very repetitive, but like I was very close there. If I played a little bit more carefully, I should be. Oh, sweet, merciful.
Great and wise Stonecomb. How could you, of all people, do such a thing?
Oh, I didn't think the game would be generous.
We have already strayed from the path.
I've heard this before. I've heard this before.
Stay true to
I can't skip it.
beliefs.
I can't skip it.
What Red Alert is doing is wrong.
I know that. Both you and I know.
Also,
They
why are your
being
nipples red?
I fight for loyalty. Ready?
Just saying.
Warning!
Okay, here comes the part where he like immediately like dashes into me. So boom, I'll let Zero tank the hit. Oh, I didn't clear him that time. Okay, I'm just gonna play my safe strat here. Okay. Back over here. Against the bad spot. Oh. Messed up the dash. Oh no, oh no. Get out of the fire. Oh my god. Ugh.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, great. He's only at half. Oh, it's so hard to judge how far away I am from him when I'm at that perspective. That's... I hate that. No, thank you. You can have it. Ooh, got a sword.
Try and dodge this.
Here goes nothing.
Try and dodge this.
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
I can actually target his shield, which makes me wonder if I can blow that up too.
Just getting started. Try and dodge this.
Here goes nothing. I won't give up.
Okay, I think he might be in a bad spot again. Oh no, I should be okay.
Try and dodge this.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit carefully.
Try and dodge this.
Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit rough, but it does play like another Mega Man game where it's just memorize the pattern and then you can pretty much win no matter what. Gaia Shield creates a frontal shield that deflects enemy attacks. Can I hit anything with it? Yeah. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay. Almost fell asleep. It is late. I don't begrudge anyone for like having to tap out. Like this late night thing is like, I'm naturally a night owl. So like, this is not a big deal for me, but I know for a lot of people, like, yeah, this is pretty late. Did Zero get a weapon? Zero typically gets techniques. I don't know if he got anything though.
I forgot to tell you. This is the reason I ran away from Red Alert. Because I can copy the shape and abilities of Reploids. But it's far from perfect. Even with the copy shot, I can only copy the form of Reploids my own size. For the rest, it's only possible to copy their abilities.
Where did you learn such a skill?
That's the thing. Even I don't know where I picked this up.
You don't know? How could you not know?
Dunno. I don't remember. Red found me, and I've been defeating enemies ever since.
Deep voice indeed. Hang on, I want to type messages to people who are stuck in the ads. I'm going to have a bot set up in a future stream where it'll warn you when an ad is about to play. That way you can brace yourself a little bit. That way, like, it's not like messing anything up. Yeah, so the ads are set to run once every hour. Because we tried to do this the other day when the ads were active, and it tried to interrupt the stream every 20 minutes. And even though those were much shorter ads, it really did screw with the flow of the stream. So this way we know we're going to get interrupted essentially close to the top of every hour. And that way we can kind of brace ourselves for a little bit, and then we can just go for like an hour without being interrupted. But I figured this is the lesser of two evils. The bad thing is I heard some people getting some like ridiculously long ads, even though I've scheduled them for only like 2.5 minutes worth. It's weird. Okay, so we beat Stone Kong. Ads done. Cool. Welcome back from bad hell. So, for those who did not hear it, you should only have to endure all those ads once an hour. I figured that was better than every 20 minutes. But that does mean the ad break is quite long, so please bear with me. It's how the stream keeps the lights on. Okay, so I don't remember the boss order. I do not remember the boss order. I seem to remember the boar being fairly easy to handle. So at some point I'll probably just look it up off stream what the order for the bosses is supposed to be. That way if we play this game again, it'll be a little bit smoother. Ride Borsky. Not as bad as last time, good. The ads are completely random. Like there's nothing I can do about that. Time bomb is set on the course. You know how to use a ride chaser, right? Use B to speed up and Y to use the Buster. There's no time, hurry.
Ready?
Oh, I'm supposed to just collect them. Oh, this is super awkward. Ow. Oh my god, this is okay, this sucks. Oh my god, this sucks. Is there a break on this thing? I don't know if there's a break on this thing. Scott. The Reploid Scott. Ah, okay. How am I supposed to get the bombs and all the Reploids in 3 minutes? Oh. Hi. That was a health tank. Ah, okay. 2 bombs to go. No idea where they are. One to go. Right there. There we go. Does that Reploid do voice work? I don't think anyone in this game does voice work.
You guys remnants of the road attackers?
The true Beacon Mega Man. Yeah, if I want a ride chaser level, I will stick to X4, thank you. Oh no, those weren't tank controls, those were awful controls. Big difference.
How dare you group us with those punks? You'll get it for this.
Oh, so you must be the Road Riders then.
Why, I oughta.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, he is not the worst voice actor in this game. He's actually not terrible so far.
Warning!
I was gonna say, is he glitched? He's just standing there. Oh! Knock that off. What was... Oh, geez, there's so much flying around.
No way! No way! Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! You punk!
Oh my god, there's so much to keep track of in this fight.
No way! Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! You punk!
You punk! Jeez.
Why?
Warning! Warning!
I mean, yeah, I'll take the free hits.
No way! Charge! Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! You punk! Why, I oughta... Charge! Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! You punk!
Okay. Stone Kong's VA was not nearly as bad as this.
No way! Why, here goes nothing! No way! Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! You punk! No way! No! Slice and dice! Charge! Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! Here goes...
Oh my god, now I can see, now I can remember where this game got annoying.
Here goes nothing! You punk! You punk! You punk! You punk! You...
Hey, not too bad. Not too bad at all. You punk. You punk. You punk. No, the voice acting in this game is great. So is the voice direction and the editing. Yeah, no, it's all perfect. It's all great. I don't know why everyone complained. Moving wheel. Most wheels move. It's kind of their thing. Lamest name for a weapon I've ever seen. Yeah, the voice clipping is hilarious. Like, this is like funny bad now. Okay, so I basically have like a 3D version of the bubble lead. Hello, Ranma. Welcome to the late night stream. Six-minute clear time, not bad. Still only got a D rank. Pinnacle of gaming. Okay, Wave's top spin is way underrated. If you use it correctly, like almost everything dies to it. Just most people don't know how to use it. Okay, you know what? I actually thought I thought I sucked at rescuing Reploids this time, but apparently not. Got like 3/4 of them. How do you use it? Usually get smaller enemies. Like anything that's like fighting you in mass, like usually the top spin can tear through them. The trick is if you use it against anything tougher, then like the top spin stops spinning and you take damage, which is why everyone thinks it's a bad weapon. Okay, what did I get? Increase normal attack power by 50%. You know, actually, let me give that to... Yeah, let me give that to Axel. Okay, that way I can get... That should power up his gun decently. We'll save real quick. I say really quick, but nothing in this game happens quickly. All right, stage select. Yes, go to stage select. That's why I hit stage select. Cutscene.
Like I said, my friends in Red Alert are all really skilled Reploids.
Except I heard they were mostly criminals.
No, they don't do anything bad. Well, at least most of the time.
What's your point?
I'm serious. They really didn't do bad until suddenly everyone changed.
Suddenly? What do you mean?
When the Maverick Hunters, even the Reploids, stopped following Red's orders.
Axel's VA sounds like Ash or Genkai. Or is that Genki? It's definitely a woman playing a young boy. Laharl from Disgaea, kinda? Do we know how long this game was in development? Probably not very long. Okay, so here's the fun part. Remember, this is a Mega Man game where you can't play Mega Man. You have to unlock Mega Man as if he was a hidden character, because he technically is in this game. So the way to do that is you either have to beat all 8 Mavericks, which means you only get to use X for like the final length of the game, or you rescue 64 Reploids. Half a year development? Oh my god, I hope not. Like, I can see, like, half a year was between, like, X5 and X6 had, like, 9 months between those games. Which was, like, a really, really short amount of time. If they were honestly doing, like, a whole, but that's, like, the same engine. All they have to do is come up with, like, the new level layouts and the new assets, and that's pretty much it. They don't have to do the game from the ground up. This is ground up. If they threw all this together in 6 months, well, number one, that's actually technically impressive, but also that explains a lot. Okay, so we've saved 12 in the deep forest. Okay, so basically we're up to 24 out of 64 we need. We need 40 more in order to unlock X. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid method.
A new recruit has joined the battle for justice.
Ranma, thank you very much for subscribing. Very appreciated. Thank you for the support. Okay, so once again, I have no idea what boss order is in this game. We have beaten 2 bosses. I have no idea who to use their weapons against. Let's see. Do we just go like Mega Man logic here? This was the first PS2 Mega Man X game. Correct. There were only, well, actually, no. There's 3 for the PlayStation 2. There is this one, there is X8, and then there's Command Mission, which is the RPG spinoff. Let's see. Okay, we do have a water enemy, so I guess that has to be the one that I need in order to fight the hyena. I do kind of want to fight the hyena just for the lulz. How long are we going here? We got 2.5 hours. We can go 2.5 hours. I technically don't really have much of a time limit here, like I do on the weekday streams. Let me attempt the battleship. X6 is November 2001. X7 is July 2003. Okay, that's fine. Like, back then, a year and a half isn't bad.
Ready?
Yeah, we also had the Mega Man Z series happen because Z was supposed to canonically take place after X5, and then they decided, hey, money grab, let's make X6, 7, and 8. The old battleship is their headquarters. Looks like they moved in a colony.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I forgot I actually have to care about the rescues because I need to get Mega Man unlocked. I have to unlock Mega Man in a Mega Man game.
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Zero?
Let me up.
Can you hear me, Zero? Can you hear me, Zero?
Wait, what? I swear I jumped through him. There's so many explosions going off. Yeah, unfortunately, Mega Man's been asleep since 7. Now, supposedly, 2 of the Monster Hunter devs were moved to Mega Man's development team, and Capcom has stated they're working on ways of actually making Mega Man games on the regular instead of just the occasional nostalgia bait game. Oh my God! What? No, over here.
Here goes nothing.
Where did you come from? Okay, there's his wings gone. There we go. Yeah, Battle Network Collection did really well for a Mega Man title. Now, technically, Mega Man 11 is the most successful Mega Man title of them all. It sold over 2 million copies. Because they viewed that as kind of like an evergreen title that they could like continuously like produce. Until it was like... There we go. Gotta make sure I didn't miss any Reploids, because now apparently I have to care. Oh! It's like the one wall enemy in X1. There's a bunch of eyeballs in the wall. Ow. Oh, another Reploid down here. Oh, you know, it's just a Hydra. gonna say, like, Axel, anytime you want to like lock on to them, that would be great. I am hitting the button for a lock on. One down. Not exactly King Ghidorah here. Axel, lock on. Lock on to the gigantic dragon head. Please, I implore you. Yeah, Legends did. Yeah, Legends had a better lock on, which is embarrassing.
Ready?
Oh, good. More fire. Just what I wanted. There's Rick. Phil. Whoa! Phil was a trap! I got blown up. Oh my god, everything's blowing up now. Ooh. Oh yeah, I recognize them from X1. There's Bob. Bob the Reploid. Yeah, I recognize, yeah, these guys, I recognize these from X1. That was the thing I remember really liking about X7, is that there were so many throwback enemies and even some areas from the original game, and like it was cool to see them in 3 dimensions. Indo, I'm kind of there with you. I kind of miss when franchises were brave enough to actually just do their own thing, not just rely on the same old thing. But unfortunately, the nostalgia is safe, and it's what sells right now. So no one wants to take any risks. Oh, speaking of risks. Speaking of risks, I need to go into melee against this thing because, can I go into melee? Oh, reflecting shots back doesn't work. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I can't reflect the fireballs. No, please let me... Please let me do damage to the enemy. Come on. And I can't get any closer because there's an invisible wall there. Whoops. Okay, switch too early. Switch too early. Okay, I'm gonna need Axel for that, so let's switch to Out Zero. We'll see if save the Reploids in this area, so I'm mostly just gonna let's see if I can get away with just like skipping through a lot of this. Ow. Ow. Okay, now I hope for the best. Why am I rolling? For some reason, I started going really slow with the dashes. Oh, they home? No, I don't want... Not zero. Oh, I might have to switch to zero. Oh, that's not fair.
Welcome to Watch Point Omega.
Great on Magus, thank you very much for following. Caught me in a tight moment there. Q Ranger and Kamen Rider Meteor is some kind of inspiration. I tried to avoid Meteor as much as I could, but I wanted a shooting star motif, so there's going to be a little bit of similarity, but yeah. Just general Kamen Rider, really. Oh, they're both hurting so bad. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, that was doomed.
Ready?
That was doomed. Okay, here we go. We only got one shot at this left because apparently this game does not believe in giving out extra lives. It's a deadly bee weapon. Indeed it is. Just gonna keep as far away from those as I can. Okay, how do we get Henley without dying ourselves? There we go. Bill! Frank! Oh, we'll just leave. That's so uneventful. Oh, I just jump onto a random floating box and teleport off.
I've been waiting for you, traitor.
Well, here's the fun part. I've only got, well, I guess I don't have one shot at this because if I reset, it's just going to take me back to the beginning of the fight.
Ah, you coward!
Yeah, Reploid Frank. Where's Tom? I might have rescued Tom already.
Prepare to feel pain. I hated you from the very beginning.
Well, that makes two of us.
So much force behind it. Good comeback, Axel.
Why, you brat. You'll pay for this.
Okay. Long pause for no reason.
Later.
Not later, now. Oh, maybe not. Take it back.
Here goes nothing.
Later. Over here.
Here goes nothing.
Later.
Can he not hit me when I'm hovering?
Not a scratch. Later. Over here. Later. Over here.
Oh, I will tell you right now, voice actors do generally like to play bad guys because they get to have the more fun lines. But the VAs for the bad guys are definitely trying harder. Okay, I felt pretty good about the rescues here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Peter, Rick, Bill, Bob, Morrow, Andy, Henley, Bill, Frank. We got them all. I've not done burn yet. I want to try to get this water weapon first, and then we'll do burn. Peter and Rick had special stuff for me. Okay, increase normal attack power by 50. Okay, we got another one of those. Increase max saber combo by 1 move. Increase power of recovery items. What happens if I put it in Axel's speed? Enables rapid fire normal attack. Actually, I'm using Axel a lot. Let me power Axel up. Yes, you explain this literally every time. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Okay, so fortunately, this game is merciful. We can restart at the boss fight.
I've been waiting for you.
However, we do have to go.
Prepare to feel pain.
Well, that makes 2
Ooh,
of
I can't
us.
skip. I can kind of
You'll
skip it.
pay for this.
Warning! Warning!
Gradion, I don't know if you say you're recognizing my voice, because I haven't done anime.
Not a scratch. Later.
Come back here.
Later. Not a scratch.
Oh, jeez, this is... Ah, this is gonna be tricky.
Warning! Warning!
Later. Not a scratch. Later.
Yeah, Gradion, I've never really done any voice acting. So if I'm sounding familiar to you, it's completely coincidental. Oh, whoa, he didn't do that before. Oh, I am not doing, oh, I'm not, I am sucking at this fight. He is hard.
Warning! Warning!
Later!
Jeez, that buzzsaw is so useless. It's so slow.
Over here! Later!
Here goes nothing.
Over here! Eat this!
Oh, this again. Don't want to do this. Stop doing this.
Over here!
No, I'm weak on both.
Not a scratch! Later!
Warning! Warning!
Over here!
Oh, I'm not sure I should even try to pronounce that name, but thank you very much for following. Oh my god, he's just not giving me any room.
Later! Over here!
No, I couldn't even get the wheel off. Oh man, that is rough. Like, even figuring out his pattern, his attacks just hit so fast and you don't have any kind of buildup to tell you what's about to get thrown at you. Ah, boy. We're coming up on 3 hours. I don't want to go too late because this is kind of like an experimental late night thing, but I do think it would be a disservice if I didn't go try to fight that guy. So we're gonna chalk this up as a Reploid saving mission so we can hurry up and get X unlocked. And I'm just gonna go fight, I'm gonna go fight the hyena. Get rested up, be prepared for the meme. Trust me, I am never more prepared. We're not closing up just yet. We're not going just yet. Because I do think I owe you guys at least one attempt at this guy. Hyanard. I've never been sure how to pronounce his name. Hyanard.
Ready?
It's like a hyena with a nard.
Can you hear me?
This factory refines energy from lava. Watch out, you'll melt if you touch that molten rock. Uh-oh. He is awoken in the chat. Hello, Eris.
Can you hear me? Zero?
What do you want? Oh, there's time. Oh, now we got time bombs next to the. Right. What? Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, what a threat. There's no good way to pronounce it. Jeez. Uh-oh. Hang on, need to get him. You have been waiting. Tony! Welcome. You have been saved. You wonder what speed runs of this game are like? Probably way better than what I'm doing right now. I mean, there's not much speed to the game. Like, as far as the Mega Man games, it's pretty slow pace. But then again, I'm not, like, working the dash the way I should be. Oh, no. Got him. That is a stock sound effect. That is driving me nuts. Oh. Oh, no, lost one. One blew up. I didn't see him down there until it was too late. Nope, missed him too. This is not a good... No, no, don't. Oh, you're kid.
Ready?
Recognize that sound from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, it's a stock sound effect library. Did it take me back to the beginning of the stage? Go away. I'm not taking any calls right now.
Can you hear me, Axel?
Come on, open up. Thank you. The big guys here do not have the best placement. Done. So at the very least, until I get to that big dragon neck thing, then I don't have to worry about rescues, because I've either rescued or failed to rescue up to this point. I still hate the mechanic that they're just permanently gone. Like, I get it, but also not a good feeling. Oh no, oh, you're kidding me.
Ready?
Kidding me, my air dash gave out just the wrong time. Is he aiming his blaster sideways? Because he probably thinks it makes him look cool. Yeah, he's going back and forth between like proper and like side. Forget it. Too many 90s cop movies. Too many movies in general that make that look cool when really it's a horrible way of holding a weapon. Okay, can I just complete this section? Like I'm on no lives, so I'm not going to. It'd be great if I could lock on to the enemy above me. Thank you. That's such an annoying noise. Oh. It's a one-up that I would really like to have. Game. Game. Oh, an armor capsule. I don't have X. Oh god, that respawned. Oh god, there's another one. I got you, Jim. Yeah, Zoid, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. Oh, what are you? Oh, okay, that sucked. There we go. Yeah, barely clutched that.
Ready?
I don't know anymore. Am I?
Can you hear me?
There should be a transporter that warps you to the factory core. Darn, the heat is blocking our search.
Leave it.
Okay. Chuck. As far as this game's being merciful, something else I'm very happy about is the fact that I actually don't need to worry about having to go back and get him again. If I rescue him once, I'm done with that. I need the camera to reset. There. Well, we know the game's development was about 1.5 years, which back in the PS2 era was not that bad, but clearly, yeah, the game is heavily budgeted. Don't disappear. Yes, thank you. might actually have to fight this one because I don't have enough space to cheese it. Unlike this. Oh, I saw that Met pop up. I saw that Met spawn. That's cheap, game. That's cheap. Also cheap? Camera angle. Oh yeah, I love games where like the walk cycle is not synced with the movement at all. Game. I need to see over there. I need to see over there, game. I want everyone in the chat to realize there is no camera control. You saved the guy who usually dies on a first playthrough. Oh, I'm proud. I can't even see over to where I need to fight.
Leave it
Here goes nothing.
No. Really? You're gonna pull that on me?
Here goes nothing.
Thank you. That's cheap. If I knock him off, he should die. Oh no, Zero's health is worse. Okay, once again. Yeah, it's very much, that was very Mario 64 until it, ooh. Don't knock me in. I don't need, that looks like the way I came from. Like, what direction do I go in from here? That one, I guess. Oh, God, that's, guy was a trap. Guy was a trap. Oh, we're getting into actual, like, platforming now. Oh, no. Didn't see him. Oh, no. Stop it. Stop. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Yeah, I saved Guy. He's just some guy. Oh, more of them. Luckily, these guys are not too bad. Trevor saved. The Belmont clan will survive. big one. Oh, geez, that sucked. Okay, this should be the boss. Curse the ad. Oh, are we at the ads? Uh-oh. Hang on. I have hit the emergency brake. So everyone let me know when people are out of ad hell, because I don't want anyone to miss this. You can't miss this. It's the boy. It's the whole point of playing this game, is to experience the hyena. The hyenard. So with that out of the way, I want to thank everyone for sticking with me through a very late stream. I'm a natural night owl, so this is perfectly fine for me. This is when I have the most free time. So if it was up to me, all of my streams would be this late at night. However, I do know it's not the best for most schedules. So we're just trying it out, see how many night owls want to stay up and watch me. And I have had a bunch of follows today, so thank you very much for that. Glad everyone is enjoying it. 60 seconds left. Put 60 seconds on the timer. I don't have a timer. Okay, so yeah, just let me know. I do appreciate you putting up with them. Like I said, hopefully before the Monday stream, I'll have a bot in here to warn everybody when the ads are going to pop up, so at least you know when it's happening. And the bot will also tell me when the ads are over, so we can just continue. But I don't intend to do any actual gameplay when the ads are running. I don't want anyone to miss anything. I mean, we have Flame Hyenard in the chat right now. I need Flame Hyenard to see me fight Flame Hyenard. Keeping in mind, I'm pretty sure I do not have Flame Hyenard's weakness weapon. That's why I fought Warfly, and I failed to beat Warfly. So we are going in the hard way. Fortunately, if I die in this fight, I just start over, and I'll get the power-ups from all the Reploids I rescued. Freedom! Okay, cool. We're out of the ad hell. I want to make sure Hyenard is out, too. Indo's free from the 8 ads. I do appreciate putting up with it. I know it's an onslaught of ads, but it's that or we get interrupted every 15 or 20 minutes. Gradion is free. I am waiting on the Hyenard. I need confirmation that Hyenard's not going to miss this. Because apparently some of the ads are 3 minutes long, and I don't want to do that to anybody. Zoid has returned from his ad shackles. I am probably wrapping up after we either beat Hyenard or fail spectacularly to beat Flame Hyenard. Either way, the stream's not going to go much longer, so that's going to be the last ad for the night. Okay, one more page for Flame Hyenard. Are you out of ad hell? Can you actually hear me? Can we actually proceed? I don't want you to miss this. Because this is the whole reason you're here. I assume because this is your Twitch name. This is the whole reason you are here. I don't want you to miss any of this. Take a drink while I've got a moment. Yeah, I need to set up the channel points so you can just tell me to hydrate. Paging Flame Hyenard. Flame Hyenard, are you here? I mean, I gotta hit the A button at some point. The white zone is for loading and unloading only. Attempting to establish contact. Now the Switch is the Switch wants to go to sleep now. It's been that long. How about we start playing Super Mario RPG while we wait? We'll go back to that game. Okay, it is what it is. I can't hold up the whole stream waiting. He should be out of ads. Like, if the ads are still running at this point, that would be absurd. Oh, and okay, and it's actually a good time to pause anyway, because I just dropped a ton of frames. While we wait, what games do I have on my Switch? So this is just like what I have currently like loaded RPG. There's the games we've been playing this week. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Battle Network games. See, Sonic Origins. We go into all software. We got Echoes of Wisdom, which I still need to finish. Mega Man 11, naturally. Dragon Quest Builders 2, played only a little bit of that. We love Katamari. Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which I would love to play, but Pikmin 4 is the current game. Sonic Superstars, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I'm not nearly as good at as the other ones. Ultra Street Fighter 2, Metroid Prime, which is, I need to finish. Skyward Sword HD, which I'm not crazy about. Splatoons, of course, Splatoon 2 and 3, Maneater. Memory of Heroes, still have that game. Luigi's Mansion, Sword, another Katamari, Cadence of Hyrule, I'm horrible at that game. Octopath Traveler. Octopath is one of those I really considered for stream, because I wanted to throw a JRPG in there, but I didn't know how the crowd would respond, so we went with Mario RPG instead. Yes, I got the premium sound version because I needed to be able to play this with the actual authentic music. Yeah, Katamari would be, I feel like Katamari would be super appropriate because you're making stars. That was like one of the things when coming up with this character is like, if I'm going to stream, I want games that have to do with stars. So we've got like, Super Mario games are a good one. That's why we're doing Mario RPG, but Mario 64 would be really good as well. Okay, it's been long enough. Like, I don't want to continue without Flame Heinard, but I do need to actually continue this stream. Yeah, poor Starlink. Starlink had such good potential, but it came out at such an awful time. Everyone was sick of the games to life gimmick. Like Skylanders and Amiibo pretty much burned everybody out, especially when everyone tried to do their own. All the super cheap ones, like all the super cheap plug and play ones they did. Power Rangers had it, Marvel had it, Disney had it. I guess that's the same thing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, there's no Mega Man Star Force collection. I never actually played Star Force. But then I was so burned out on the formula of Battle Network, I didn't really want to play Battle Network, but 3D. I remember the first stream I saw of yours and I helped make the North Star. Man, that was a while ago. Yeah, Lego Dimensions. I had Lego Dimensions on the Wii U, weirdly enough. And like Lego Dimensions had all the like licensing to make a really fun one. But man, like because they were Lego bricks, all those minis were so expensive. I saw so many of those on clearance. Yeah, Amiibos are the last survivors of the gimmick, and that's because they survive on just being really well-made little Lego figurines. Or I mean, Nintendo figurines. But that said, what Amiibo have you really seen outside of finishing up the Smash Cast lately? Because all I've really seen is reruns of a few Mario and Zelda ones. I genuinely think with the Switch 2, the Amiibos are going to be done too. HeroClix was a different thing. I can't remember what Marvel called theirs. But yeah, like everyone jumped onto the Skylander bandwagon. Everyone got burned out at the same time. And then Starlink came around and said, hey, we're doing something really cool with this gimmick. And they were doing something really cool with this gimmick. The idea that the ship was on the controller and you could customize it in real time by swapping actual weaponry on the ship, swapping pilots. That was a really cool gimmick. That was such a cool idea. And it just came at a time when nobody cared anymore. It's like releasing like Rock Band 3 when everyone has a pile of plastic instruments in their garage already. Star Fox fans count Starlink as a Star Fox game. Because yes, it's better than Star Fox Zero was. Yeah, amiibos have slowed down a lot. I used to be completist about the amiibos until I realized like half the Smash cast I didn't really care about. So I sold off most of them. The only ones I have still are a few particular ones, like some of the gaming icons, Mega Man, Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man. I think it's great that those four big, like that's your Mount Rushmore of video game characters, and they're all in the same toy line. I love that. I keep all my Splatoon ones. I have a full set of Splatoons. I have most of the Links, Zeldas, and Ganondorfs. I didn't bother with like the monsters in the Zelda ones, even though I should have for the sake of completionism, but I just wanted all the Link and Zelda variations mostly. Need to get a new battery for your 3DS. Yeah, I've heard 3DS batteries are starting to pop. So if you've got a 3DS or a DS lying around, be sure to check that before something explodes. You have Joker and Banjo, Solid Snake, King K. Rool, a few others. Isn't it crazy that Solid Snake, Cloud, Mario, Mega Man, Sonic, like Banjo are all in the same toy line? Like, it's amazing they're in the same video game as it is, but also to just be in the same toy line, because there's so many licensing loopholes you'd have to go through. Sora especially, because you got to play ball with Disney and Square Enix on that one. Ryu, Terry Bogard, yeah, fighting game, yeah. Okay. I don't know if Flame Hyanard is still here, but we are going to go back to the game because I got to finish this up. I eventually have to go to bed too, you know. No. Just continue. Your voice? Yes, it does.
Heinard? Oh, it's you that's causing my suffering.
This man speaks as if he smoked a road flare.
Then if I tear you to pieces, the pain will stop.
Don't worry, I have just the cure.
Oh, it's gonna get so much worse.
Can you hear me, Angel?
We have our first burn to the grounds. Stretch, thank you for following. Oh my. Oh, also, I'm about dead. Oh, I am dead now. Oh my god, this is so much worse than I remember. That wheel is so useless, it's so freaking slow. Okay. There must be a weak point on that mechanaloid. Okay, it's his leg joints. Hit them to slow him down. I guess I need to go after that because nothing I'm doing to Flame Hineyard is doing any damage. Woo! I'm gonna try the moving wheel just to see if this actually does any kind of damage to him, because he's not taking damage for anything I'm doing to him. I am super confused here.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, the burn line hurts. Yeah, it's also coming out way too fast. I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know what to do in that fight. Because like every now and then I would blow one up, but he wasn't taking any damage to his health bar. Okay, I completely missed 3 of them. 3 died. Whoops. Yeah, the missiles are sealing the lock on too, so this is... Okay, Matthew and Tim had things for me. Do I just keep powering up Axel? Because he still comes across kind of weak in the shots. Okay, what, like powering up special dudes? Specials. I run so few recovery items, I don't even see that as helpful. Shock Absorber decreases damage by 1/2. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep powering up Axel because like Zero is not really geared for this game. This game requires range. I'm going to apologize because we're gonna try this again. Yeah, Gauntlet, I don't know what his deal is.
Oh, it's you that's causing my son.
Zero, I don't think it was... Zero was not thrown in as fan service necessarily, though...
Don't worry, I have just the cure.
Canonically, he's not supposed to even be awake right now. Like, he's supposed to be in stasis.
Warning! Warning!
Can you hear me, Axel?
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! 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 Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Okay, I need to answer the call. I need to answer the call just so there's one less thing going off.
Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! 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 Burn! Burn to the ground! 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 Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn!
Here goes nothing.
It looks silence for like a second.
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Warning!
Can you hear me, Zero?
Okay. Okay. This is gonna go on all night. This is gonna go on all night if I don't like actually look this up. Because this is annoying. I don't just mean the voice. The voice is actually kind of hilarious to me. It's the fact that no matter what I do, I'm not doing anything to the health bar. Flame Heinard is on the atrocious gameplay wiki. I kind of love that. Yeah, Axel locked onto the lowest point of the rear leg of the horse thing, at least until something else stole the lock. So that's the intention. Like, you're supposed to be able to stop the giant horse by shooting the legs. And that stops it from firing the missiles for a while. See, yeah, his weakness is the Splash Warfly weapon, which destroys his clones instantly. Which is really what I was trying to do. Okay, just tell me what I need to do here. Come on, come on, come on. There's gotta be a strategy here somewhere. Don't show me an ad on my phone. I know this is thrilling for everybody out there. Okay. Okay. What about the guy standing on the cow's head?
Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn!
Yeah, so I didn't see him. Oh no, Axel. No, no. Jeez.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Transformation! Burn to the ground! 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 Burn to the ground!
This, yeah, I have to. Yeah, you have to jump up whatever this thing is.
Burn to the ground! Burn! Transformation! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn!
I'd like to really jump up there and get in his face. Thank you.
Here goes nothing.
Transformation! Transformation! Burn! Transformation! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the transformation! Burn to the ground! 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 Burn! 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 Transformation!
Ow.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn!
Stop that.
Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! Burn! Warning! Warning!
Can you hear me, Axel? Can you hear me, Hero?
I really wish I didn't get this communication every single time.
Burn to the ground! Burn!
Here goes nothing.
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground! 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 Burn! Burn to the ground! Transformation! Transformation! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Transformation! Transformation! Burn to the ground! Transformation! Burn! Transformation! Burn! Transformation! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground!
Here goes nothing.
Transformation! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Transformation! Transformation! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! Transformation! Burn! Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn! 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 Burn to the ground!
Okay, even when I'm hovering, I can't get away with this.
Burn to the ground!
Arts, no. NTN, no. I don't have this. I am flailing right now. Ah.
Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn!
Yeah, because I can't get a handle on his pattern, and every time I try to get away from this little stupid try thing, he like triple teams me and I get stun locked. That's brutal. That is brutal. Okay. Let me save whatever it is I just did. Yeah, even without the repetitive voice, this looks awful. Like, the mechanic of actually fighting this guy is terrible. Yeah, so I genuinely don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to fight him unless I actually have Warfly's weapon. Because that's going to severely, yeah, I absolutely need the water weapon. Like, that's going to severely cut down the frustration in this fight. Okay, but we've been going for a while now, and it is very late for me. I do have work tomorrow, so I think we're going to call it here. I don't know if we'll pick this up again, because this was just kind of like I just kind of want to goof around and see if this game really is as bad as I remember, as some people say. So far, I think Flame Hyanard is coloring people's memory because the gameplay itself is clunky, but it's playable. I mean, I'm not getting caught up in like super cheap things like I would in X6 all the time. But we still have plenty of game to go, so we might come back to this. But for now, let me move us back to the watch point. And I got to work on my commands to move my model around. But that's going to be the stream for the night. Mari's tapping out, going to bed. Thank you very much for sticking around this late. I know it's a very late stream for some people. Started my character on Blue Sky, so check it out. I absolutely will. Good night. Good night. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, thank you everyone for coming in. For me reliving my my trauma with what is potentially the worst Mega Man game of all time. Okay, let me see if anyone's awake to raid. We might just have to end. It's very late. Who is on? Is anyone I'm following on? Wow, everyone I follow has been on for a super long time. We'll just go say hi to Demon Queen Vivi. Fantastic model artist. She usually streams for a long time, so I think we're good to peek in on her. All right, so off you go. Everyone hop in the raid bus. I do appreciate you sticking around for this raid and showing some support to a friend of mine. Yeah, thank you everyone for popping in. I do appreciate it. It's a super late night stream. Don't know if this is going to be a normal thing. We are still experimenting. You were closing shift at a restaurant. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. But no, thank you everyone for this little experimental late night stream. I do appreciate it. We will be going back to some of the familiar games next week, starting on Monday. I will be switching a few things around. We might not be going back to Metal Gear. I'll figure it out. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. Remember, keep reaching for the stars because one day one of them will be yours. Good night, everybody.